The Magic Man, PAULIE Malignaggi, loses to ARTUM Lobov. Blessed love and blessed night. Boxing world, boxing nation, fighting world, fighting nation. It's Coach Fire and this is real life boxing. PAULIE the Magic Man, Malignaggi, loses to ARTUM Lobov in the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 6, even though I personally thought that PAULIE won the fight. Hey, before we get into it, I'm gonna ask you guys to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified when new content is being uploaded, and you can be notified when we are going live, because you don't want to miss an upload. Now, PAULIE the Magic Man Malignaggi. First, I want to start this video by saying shout out to PAULIE Malignaggi, man, because I think that most people expected PAULIE to probably get his ass whipped or get knocked out, you know what I mean? But PAULIE fought the whole 5 rounds, and me personally, I think that he won the fight. But like I said, shout out to PAULIE Malignaggi. Now, I was looking at some reviews and stuff, just what some pros are saying about the fight. I didn't really watch any, but a lot of people are complaining that PAULIE, you know, was talking a lot of trash, and you know, he didn't go out there like he was fighting a tough man competition. Now, I mean, if you know how PAULIE Malignaggi fought as a boxer, then you know he wasn't gonna come out here, you know, and all of a sudden start slugging with this guy. You know what I mean? He boxed him the same way how he boxed when he's boxing, and to me, I think that he outboxed the shit out of Lobov. Now, I kind of expected PAULIE to slow down in, I mean, mid-third, 4th, 5th round, and as I expected Lobov to start touching PAULIE a little bit, to, you know, to be able to close the distance, you know, and put some hands on PAULIE, which he did. You know what I mean? He closed the distance a little bit. He got PAULIE up in the clinch, hit PAULIE with some stuff. They clashed heads. PAULIE got a nice little cut, but Lobov's face is busted up too now. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I think that PAULIE Malignaggi did a great job of boxing. Even in the clinch, I feel like PAULIE Malignaggi did a great job of securing his hands and protecting himself in the clinch so that he wasn't getting roughed up in the clinch, because they are allowed to hold and hit, you know what I mean, in the clinch until the referee breaks them up. So me personally, I think that PAULIE did a great job of not allowing Lobov to rough him up in the clinch. I mean, he did like 4th and 5th round, as he started to close the distance, he was able to touch PAULIE up a little bit, but for the most part, I feel like PAULIE, you know, did a great job of outboxing this guy, just check hooking the shit out of this guy. Lobov looked like I mean, honestly, I mean, Lobov looked really outclassed, you know what I mean? His feet, you know, just the difference between boxing and MMA fighting, you know what I mean? And I figured I didn't have any thoughts coming into the fight, but I didn't think that I didn't think that ARTUM Lobov was really gonna beat PAULIE up. I figured that PAULIE would have came out and tried, you know what I mean, to use his boxing experience and his boxing skills to outbox this guy. And to me, that's exactly what he did. He was jabbing a lot. Now, PAULIE said he broke his right hand in the 2nd round. In one of those rounds, he hit Lobov with a nice straight right hand. It was probably the best clean punch of the fight. But PAULIE said he broke his hand. That's why he wasn't throwing his right hand a lot. But he was check hooking the shit out of Lobov. I mean, every time Lobov came in, PAULIE would just turn and hit him with the check hook, turn and hit him with the check hook, turn him with the and hit him with the check hook. And you know, but it's called Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. It's not called bare knuckle boxing. So I don't really know how the judges you know, how the judges score these type of fights. You know, I'm not gonna say that it's a robbery, because, you know, like I said, I don't know how they score the fights, and it is Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. It's not bare knuckle boxing. So maybe PAULIE wasn't busy enough. Maybe he didn't engage enough. You know, maybe these guys want to see you know, blood and cuts and busted up fists, even though they were both cut. Lobov's face is pretty busted up too now, and Paulie had a nice cut on his eye and a little cut over here, but Lobov's face is pretty busted up too. And like I said, I don't know the criteria for the scoring, but I feel like Paulie, to me, Paulie performed better of the two. You know what I mean? I think that Paulie did a good job of outboxing him, not getting hit with these, you know, big sweeping punches that Lobov wants to land. And you know, that's it. I do like the bare knuckle boxing. You know what I mean? I like boxing, so I like the bare knuckle boxing. It's different from having the gloves on, you know, obviously, you know, but you know, like I said, shout out to all those guys, because it's another form of fighting. You see a lot of older UFC fighters in it, like Chris Lieben was in it tonight, and the other guy his face is in my head. I just can't think of his name. But Chris Lieben, you see a lot of UFC fighters. You don't really see you know, boxers with such a big name like Paulie Malignaggi, you know, doing it. Paulie may be the first boxer with such a big name that's doing the bare knuckle fighting championship. So I gotta take my hat off to Paulie. You know, like I said, when we think about Paulie Malignaggi and the way that he fought, so defensive and a slick style boxer, we don't think about his toughness, and I think we kind of even question his toughness because he was that type of fighter. But Paulie has never showed a lack of toughness, and even stepping up and doing this bare knuckle stuff. You know what I mean? Can't question Paulie's heart, can't question his toughness. So shout out to Paulie Malignaggi, and shout out to ARTUM Lobov too. You know what I mean? For doing what he had to do and getting his victory. You know what I mean? Paulie Malignaggi said he's done. You know, ARTUM Lobov, they're trying to make ARTUM Lobov a star of this thing. You know what I mean? Not Paulie. Paulie probably just took it for the money and for the rivalry. But you know, he said he's done after this. Anyway, you know, those are my thoughts on it. It wasn't bad. It was pretty good. But like I said, I feel like you know, I feel like Paulie outboxed him. You know what I mean? I just started looking at the fight again because I was out while I was watching the fight, but I was watching it. Just started looking at it again to see. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I still feel like Paulie was outboxing him. You guys tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. This is Coach Fire. This is Real Life Boxing. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. If you are subscribed, you know, thanks for the love, thanks for the support. I appreciate it. From Coach Fire, Real Life Boxing, you guys protect yourself at all times. Peace and one love. So if you like this video and you would like to see more great content like this on the channel, go to the PayPal link or the Cash App link in the description and show your appreciation by donating any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. This is Real Life Boxing.